Jai Shri Krishna. Happy Gita Jayanti to all of you. I'm Satya Kalra, the founder of Path to Ananda and president from San Francisco, California. I'm so honored to be part of this divine event, International Gita Seminar on exploring self in digital age, the perspective of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This subject is so close to my heart. I wish I was with all of you in Kurukshetra, the Janma Bhumi of rebirth of Bhagavad Gita, 5,000 plus years ago. Thank you very much, Professor Manjula Chaudhary ji and the entire department, and also the other departments. I hope all of you are enjoying the conference, but just a thought of that conference, I get the goosebumps. So the subject of my talk today is, I'm going to bring the PowerPoint presentation. Is Gita relevant in modern time and digital technology? Very good question. I had the similar question many years ago. How could Gita help me with my daily issues, problems, fears, doubts? So much turmoil in life, in this materialistic world. Gita was given 5,000 years ago, plus 5,000 years ago to Arjuna. Now the world is different. My situations are different. People's situations are different. How could Gita be relevant today? How could it apply? And when I start reading Bhagavad Gita, where Swami Hariharji Maharaj asked me to read Bhagavad Gita, I'm so glad I followed his advice, because it changed the direction of my life. And I faced a similar question through so many other people, because I teach Bhagavad Gita. Not only I teach the applied Bhagavad Gita. Right now I have 15 bestsellers in the market. All the books are based on Bhagavad Gita. My question and God's answers, prosperity forever, you name it. I have so many books. And when I teach in Silicon Valley, where I'm situated, people ask me, because their life is so stressful. They have money, but they are so poor with their time. And their life is not very happy. They have many physical problems because they don't have time to take care of themselves. Emotional problems because they don't have time to think, sit down and go deeper within themselves to calm their system, because they're always running around. And they're in such a competitive world that their ego, is so high. They are very self-centered people. And so their relationship suffers. And they're very dissatisfied in their life. Though they have money, I call it, it's just like kheer without sugar. They have life, but there is no sugar in their life. They're always confused, fearful, and more so, they're stressed so much. And when we are stressed, then what happens? Our body increases, it gives the signal to our adrenal glands. And it makes us sick emotionally, physically, and unhappy. We lose our peace. So then the question again comes, is it possible today to live beyond fear, doubts, anxiety, stress? And Bhagavad Gita, yes, offers all. Because the very last verse of Bhagavad Gita, it says, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishno Yatra Partho Dhanurdara Tatra Shri Vijyo Bhutir Driva Nitir Matit Mama. Where is Lord Krishna, the master of yoga, the righteousness, the master of dharma? And wherever there is the Arjuna, the follower, the protector of dharma, then there will always be everlasting prosperity, victory, glory, and sound policy. In fact, Hariharji Maharaj, where you can see his picture right here, he says, Gita is an answer to all those seeking enlightenment on the various answers and problems of life. If that is what Gita offers, then how can we experience it? What can we do? And very step one, know your dharma and follow your dharma. Because Gita's first verse says, Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetra. In other words, we have to turn our Kurukshetra, our daily activities, the field of action, into the field of dharma, the righteousness. Then the next question comes, what is my dharma? What is my swadharma? What is my duty? What is my responsibility? Because we all have many responsibilities. As a housewife, as a CEO, as a social worker, as a community leader, as a spouse, as a citizen of the country, and of course, toward myself. And of course, we have many other professions. So what is my dharma? And Lord Krishna says very beautifully in Bhagavad Gita, look at your inner qualities, your innate gunas, your innate inborn qualities, whatever your quality is, make that as your passion. Take that kind of profession in your life, because when you are working through your innate qualities, then you are not going to have that much stress. So do not mimic others. Work and get into the profession which is your own passion, your innate qualities. And when you do that, then the prosperity and peace will come to you. So there are 3 P's: passion, take the profession according to your passion, and then follow the guidelines of how to do the karma yoga. And when we do that, then we can have the prosperity and peace in our life. So the step 2, again, how can we do that? How can we can do righteous work? And Lord Krishna says very simply, turn every action into action yoga, every karma into dharma. And he gives very beautiful verses here. You know, anybody knows anything about Bhagavad Gita, they always know very first verse. Karmanya vadika raste ma phaleshu kadachan ma karma phal hetu bhurma te sango astu karmani. In other words, turn your karma into dharma. In fact, I have a hashtag which says karma dharma, because karma everybody knows in the universe now. Karma means action. But I wanted to introduce the word dharma. In other words, turn every action into dharma. And how you do it? Work. Ma phaleshu kadachan. In fact, 2 years ago, we had a International Gita conference in Silicon Valley. We arranged it, and I went to invite a billionaire philanthropist. And when I did that, he asked me a very first question, and he said, how can you explain Mafaleshu Kadachan to CEOs and these high-tech people? And I said, Mafaleshu Kadachan does not mean that we should just work without setting the goals. Because his biggest question was that if we do not expect the results, how can we set the goals? It means we should set the goals. We should give the best of the best. That's what it says, Sango Asva Karmani. In other words, we should not be lazy, means we should give the more than 100% of our efforts. At the same time, we should not focus on the results, because if we do, then we incur a lot of stress in our body. And when we incur the stress, toxins are released in the body. When the toxins are released, cortisol is released from our adrenal glands, and it shuts down our thinking. It makes us sick. Our immune system goes down. Our cardiovascular system goes down. All of our physiological systems slow down, and we attract a lot of diseases like cancer, asthma. All the immune deficiency diseases are cause of stress and toxins and cortisol in our system. So if we focus too much on the results, for example, a student, if he just focuses on the results, then he will not be able to pay attention to his study, but he will be more stressed out. And when he is more stressed out, then if he is more stressed out, then he cannot focus on the studies. So that's why Lord Krishna says again in Bhagavad Gita that we should work with a calm mind. It says, Buddhi Yukta, Jahatiye Ubbe Sukra Dushkate, Tasmad Yoga Yogasya, Yoga Karmesu Koshlam. In other words, we must work as every action is a yoga. In other words, every action that unites us with our peace and also with Lord Krishna. So we should always work without stress. And once we do that, then it becomes Karma Yoga. So there are some ingredients how to do the Karma Yoga. So Karma Yoga, the ingredients and recipes: work selflessly with the bhava of seva, with the best of your knowledge. You must know how to work with best of your efforts, with love and devotion. And then have a global wellness, global vision, sarva bhut hiterata. And of course, tyaga of fruit of action. For example, if engineer is working, he must work for the best of the best effort to build the roads or bridges so they last and people do not suffer. A doctor must focus on treating the patients rather than on focusing on the money. So he should be thinking about the wellness of the patient. And once he does that, he should put his love and compassion. He should spend some time with the patients, hold his hand, just show some love and compassion, and patient will feel more nurtured and feel more healed. So whatever he does, if his innate quality is to become a doctor, then become a doctor, choose that profession, put love and compassion, and then follow his dharma, do the best of the best to treat that patient. And so once we do that, this is called the union of 3 H's. So Gita teaches how to combine 3 H's. H, head. So we should combine our head and then hands and then heart. Then it becomes, so combine the head and hands and heart, then it becomes Karma Yoga. So 3 H's. When we put these 3 H's, it becomes Karma Yoga. And then the other 3 P's which I mentioned, passion, profession, and then peace. So once we combine these 3, then we can have everlasting anandam. Ultimate happiness comes from 3 H's. And then ultimate peace, prosperity comes from 3 P's. So combining 3 H's and 3 P's, ultimate happiness, prosperity, and peace. So triple benefits of following our dharma, knowing our dharma, and we get prosperity, victory, glory, everlasting prosperity. And we become the part of contributing to the world. So the benefit with Karma Yoga, art of action, we develop self-confidence, self-respect, we develop self-satisfaction, develop self-contentment, and then surrender. We learn Sarva Dharma Paritajye Mamekam Sharanam Braj. Aham Tvam Papebhyo. So Lord Krishna says, then I will take care of you. And then we develop the self-knowledge and attain eternal prosperity, purpose of our life, which is the ultimate happiness and peace. So the message here is, be Arjuna of today and have company of the Gita. Follow its teachings and practice. So the message from Lord Krishna is, follow my teachings. And once we follow the teachings, we become his dearest. Live in peace and let others live in peace as well. When we are in peace, we will extend to our family, to our community, to our country, and to the world. This is how the whole world will become a better place to live, not just for us, for our children, for generation to come. So today, tomorrow, and forever. So let's all set a goal of life by practicing goodness and through our character. But how should we do it? This is where the digital technology comes. Nowadays, internet, Google has become our guru. In fact, I received this beautiful on Guru Purnima Day, this cartoon, which says, no more climbing the mountain to seek a guru. Thanks to technology, even Dalai Lama says that. So technology, we should make the best use of the technology, because nowadays, sometimes technology has a mixed feeling, because it's too much time is absorbed on social media and we lose that time. We don't have much time, and then we spend so much time on social media, Facebook, Twitters, Instagrams, etc. And our family suffers because of these tablets and phones and iPhones on the dinner table and all those things. But we have a choice. We can make the best use of this technology as like a knife. It can be used for cutting, or it can be used for hurting others. So make a best use of the technology. It is available everywhere nowadays. So spread the message. How we use the technology, spread the message of Gita, because it is instantly available. Information, any information we need, just off a touch of a button. It's so convenient. We can reach millions of people all over the world through social media, through blogs, through podcasts, through videos, through movies, through books. In fact, I use so much technology. Our path to Anandam uses so much technology on networking, connecting with like-minded people. And we give the teleseminars, webinars, and In fact, I learned bhajans and many applications, meditation application, etc. I use it. So reach the world just by touch of the button. Fast, instant, wide reach out, save money, time, and efforts. And this is how we use the technology. We make a best use of the technology to bring the path of spiritual development. We can develop more self-awareness, learn, grow, and flourish instantly without getting lost in it if we use it wisely. So we use as much social media as possible, and I have been using more and more. So the take-home message is attending International Gita Conference, and my message here is attaining eternal happiness and peace. Satchitananda is my dharma and purpose of my life. Spreading love, peace, and anandam to others is my karma, yoga, and being in love, peace, and anandam is our sadhana. And to us, Gita is path to ananda. So I really hope that you we share this presentation with you, and I'm trying to go back to summarize it, that yes, Gita offers all the solutions of life because it is a step-by-step guide to answer all of our questions. At the same time, how to do our action, how to convert our karma into dharma, karma dharma, Kurukshetra into Dharmashetra by 2 steps: putting our head, heart, and hands together, karma yoga, and then knowing what is my passion, put passion into my profession, and then we can have ultimate peace, happiness, and then we can share with the rest of the world. So thank you very much. Continue to enjoy the conference, and may God bless us all. Jai Shri Krishna.